Y'all, it is a lot involved in setting up these platforms and going live. I'm telling y'all, it is a lot involved in setting up these platforms and going live. But nevertheless, we are here. So, Grand Rising, everybody, thank y'all for jumping on. I appreciate you, each and every one of you guys. I need y'all to do me a favor, though. If you rock with us, if you like the content that you're getting, if you see what we're sharing and you enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and share our videos. Make sure you tag somebody in our videos when we go live or when you're just seeing them. And also make sure you like our lives when you're on, okay? That's how you support us. You may not necessarily be our customer. You may never shop with us. You may ask a lot of questions about what size the heat press is. You may ask, why do we prefer to sell this over that? You may do all those things and you may never buy from us. But if you're watching us right now today, share our stuff. That's how you actually support a small business on social media. You share their stuff. You don't have to shop with us. We love for you to shop with us. But if you decide that you just don't need our products, you don't need our services, but you like our lives, come on here, like our videos, even drop us some gifts. If you're on Facebook, drop us some stars. If you're on TikTok, give us some gifts, okay? Um, Everybody else, I think you can give gifts on YouTube as well. So do me a favor, guys, that you jump on, drop that city and state. You right, I ain't afraid to ask. Drop that city and state, double tap that screen, however you're going to like this video. Like, share, tag somebody. My name is Eric. This is the Blank Spot. We are a sublimation blanks and supply warehouse located just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. And if you want to know exactly where we are, we're in a little town called Casey, South Carolina. Casey, South Carolina. Never knew it existed. Not from South Carolina, but we find a lot of places, and we have planted our flag here in Casey, South Carolina. So we have a warehouse here. And if you're local to Columbia, thank you, Cleveland, Ohio. If you're local to Columbia and you want to stop by, feel free to stop by between the hours of 10 to 5 Monday through Friday, and I'll come out and we can have a conversation. I'll offer you some coffee, some water, some Gatorade, something to drink. But you cannot come in and shop. We no longer have a store. So that means that you have to order online and you have to pick up in store. But I promise you guys, if you happen to stop by because you're traveling through town, I will accommodate you. I will allow you to shop right there while you're in the store, and I will pack your orders right then. Most of the times our orders are going to be ready within an hour, okay? So, what do we do here? We help crafters and small business owners improve, enhance, and get their business to the next level. See, a lot of people like to be out front, but what sense does it make to be out front if you're not a leader? So we provide quality sublimation blanks, supplies, quality transfers to people who want to do things in the crafting arena. Okay, if you get down to the nuts and bolts of crafting, we're not those people. We're not going to be selling the epoxy. We're not going to be selling the rhinestones. We're not going to be selling the glitters and things like that. But we can help you to get started, especially if you are a t-shirt maker or if you're making tumblers, cups, mugs, things like that. Make sure you check our website out. Our website is theblanksspot.com. For those of you who have not dropped your city and state, I'm still waiting. I got a compliant person over here over on Instagram. If you want to say hi, drop your city and state. Check our website out. It is theblanksspot.com. We have a 50% off sale, a huge sale, 50% off until December the 24th on things like sublimation transfers, sublimation paper, sublimation ink bundles, sublimation or heat tape, gloves. We have a huge sale on things like screen print transfers, both full color and single color transfers. We have a huge sale on our chenille patches. Also, we have a huge sale on something I'm going to share with you right now, and that is our rhinestone transfers. If you're looking for Christmas transfers, if you're looking for Christmas stockings, Christmas sacks, Santa sacks, we have those as well as Christmas ornaments and things like that. So go to the website, theblankspot.com. You'll see our collections that we have on sale on the front page. We made it very easy for you. We even have foil, decorator foil on sale. We made it very easy for you. All you have to do is click on one of those collections that are that's on the front page. Make a minimum purchase, just a minimum purchase of only $25, and you're gonna get that whole kit and caboodle for 50% off. You can't beat that with a bat. So now that I've given my introduction, and we got some more people that shared their cities and states, I appreciate you all. I have a confession to make. Because if you are new and you see this demonstration or this, say demonstration, yeah, demonstration, you would swear up and down that I'm a crafter, but I am not a crafter. Okay? That's my confession. I'm not a crafter. However, I am crafty and I can follow instructions. So with every transfer that you receive, you're going to get a card like this. This card is going to look like it is trying to sell you something. It's going to look like some marketing material. Please don't discard this card. Make sure you keep this card. This card is going to be pressing instructions for whatever transfer you have. If you purchase the Rhinestone Transfers, we're not throwing these away because we just added Rhinestone Transfers. Flip the card over and you're going to see instructions on the back for the Rhinestone Transfers. If for whatever reason you throw your card away or I make a mistake being human and forget to pack your card, then all you got to do is contact us. I'll do your screenshot. As a matter of fact, the instructions should be on the front page. But we're going to get you right, okay? We're going to get you right, specifically today. But I got a confession to make, y'all. I'm not a crafter, okay? I'm not a crafter, so I apologize. I apologize right now in the beginning for all of you crafters out there who may see me do something that's incorrect, that's not within crafting standards. I apologize. I'm not a crafter. But what I can do is I can follow instructions. And what I've learned is in crafting is a couple of things that's going to be involved in order for you to be successful at what you want to do and what you want to make. You have to be able to follow instructions. These cards are instructions. You also have to be able to read a ruler. So I have a measuring tape around here somewhere. Got lots of them. This thing has saved my life so many times in crafting. So you got to be able to read this ruler and you have to be able to follow instructions. Going off on your own, being a lone wolf is not going to be the best deal, especially if you're dealing with different suppliers. We are suppliers. So you may buy something from us and you may buy something from somebody else. They may look the same, but they may have different instructions. So once again, this is the last attempt. If you're on here, share the video, please. Like the video, please. Let somebody else know that we're here. And also drop your city and state, all right? Now, I'm going to do this one time. And then I'm going to direct you to our tutorial. I was supposed to be on here earlier, but I got up this morning and I dropped 2 tutorials. Not one, but 2 tutorials. I dropped a tutorial showing you how to use our decorator foil, and I also dropped a tutorial showing you how to do what I'm about to do right now. If you're on TikTok, all you have to do is go to our link tree. That's all you have to do. Go to the link tree and you'll see something that says free tutorial. Now, if you don't want to play the game with us, then you're not going to be able to get access to the information. If you want a specific tutorial and you have never signed up for our educational platform, you're going to have to sign up. It's real simple. We ask you for your name. You don't have to give your phone number. We ask you for your email. Once you do that, you're going to get an email confirming that you have gotten access to that. You get one free tutorial, a free one. And then the rest of them are, guess what? They're only $2, actually $1.99. And you can't beat that with a bat. So if you have commented on any of our information, if you have commented on any of our videos and you said course, tutorial, foil, whatever, then you're gonna have to introduce yourself by going ahead and signing up. That's all you got to do. Okay, that's all you got to do. Okay, so now what am I talking about? Just getting in. The first thing I want you to do, Sonya, is drop that city and state. Okay, thank you for jumping on. Drop the city and state. Now, introducing to some, but reminding others, we have Rhinestone Transfers. If you are a fan of rhinestone, which I know there are a lot of ladies that are a fan of rhinestones, and don't get it twisted, man, I'll wear some blingy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my wife to design some rhinestones for some men. I'll wear some blingy stuff. I like glitter vinyl. I like rhinestones. I like foil. If it's flashy, give it to me. I'm gonna wear it. But we got rhinestone transfers that we're introducing, and we actually have 5 of them. Okay, we got 5 rhinestone transfers, and the rhinestone transfers are anywhere between 10.5 to 11 inches in width. Okay, now in width or height, depending on how it's done. So we have one that says I'm blessed. One that says I'm blessed. And you can find them on our website. If you're on TikTok, please don't go to the TikTok shop because it doesn't exist. It does not exist. God is the plug. God is the plug. You got to go to our website if you want to participate. Plus, we got 50% off. 50% off. All you have to do is make a minimum purchase of $25 before taxes. No coupon code necessary. And you can get these for 50% off. Living my blessed life. Now, this is a height one, okay? This says, God, to God be the glory. To God be the glory. I think I need to get a little closer over here, guys. To God be the glory. God is good. Type a number 1 in the comments if you have not tried Rhinestone Transfers. Type a number 1 in the comments if you have not tried Rhinestone Transfers. You're going to make me lie. I think this one says faith. It does. This one says faith. And the funny part about it is you can put it like that if you want to. Type of number 1 if you have never tried Rhinestone Transfers. Well, this is your sign right now because you can get these Rhinestone Transfers for 50% off. And the last one is God over everything. God over everything. So now, I am going to press one shirt, Rhinestone Transfer, but I'm going to show you how this came out on my tutorial. Well, is this the tutorial? Nah, this wasn't the tutorial. This was the sample. They're very convenient and always use the long method. I'm trying to read your comment. Y'all just coming in of cutting the template with my Cricut. Guys, listen, absolutely. If you have your own Cricut, that's fine. If you have your own processing, all the equipment to do it yourself, that's fine. We're here for people who are new, who may not have a Cricut, who may not have the confidence, who may just be getting started, and they want to get some transfers. We realize that our products are not going to be for everybody, and we're okay with that. But if you do not have a cutting machine, if you don't have the stuff, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. Let me know. So, time saver for sure if you're going to a vending event. Because the first thing I asked my wife, with all them cutting machines she got back there, I said, baby, let's go ahead and create some transfers. And she said, it takes too much time. And that's all she had to say. I got right with the program. It takes too much time. So we found some amazing transfers. So this is what this one looks like. I love it. I love the blue accent. And these are just fabulous, y'all. So let's go ahead and get to the getting. This is my buddy right here. I don't know if y'all been watching for a long time, but I've done a lot of work on this little 15 by 15. And I've done more work on this 15 by 15 because we got more and more people who are brand new to crafting, t-shirt making, all types of stuff, right? And a lot of people start off with a smaller heat press. Would y'all agree? Most people started off either with the easy press or they started off with a small format heat press. Well, the first heat press that we ever had is back in the back. It still works. Grand Rising Nadia, simple but fancy. The very first heat press that my wife bought about 9 years ago is still in the back, okay? Then she bought another one back to back 6 months later. So they're still back there and they still work. I take them to vending events all the time. But these heat presses are the ones that we actually sell, okay? We sell these heat presses. So if you're interested in getting a heat press for the holidays, we got bundles and we're ready for you, all right? So I got my heat press set at 356 degrees. I have my time set at 20 seconds. So the instructions say, and I'm going to read the instructions. The instructions on our card says, Rhinestone Transfers pressing instructions. Please don't throw this card away if you order some rhinestones. It says temperature 356 degrees. Well, it's obvious I can follow instructions, right? I'm not a crafter. Pre-press the fabric. Use medium pressure. For the time, you want to press it for 15 to 20 seconds. Then it says to let it cool and then peel. You don't have to have a degree. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to actually do this, but you do have to be able to pay attention, and follow instructions. So, if that's you and you have never made a t-shirt, if you have never made a t-shirt, I just did a tutorial probably about 15-20 minutes ago. I finished it. I can walk you through step by step how to make a rhinestone t-shirt for $1.99, because this video is going to self-destruct on TikTok for sure as soon as I finish. So y'all ready to go ahead and press this rhinestone? Type a number 2 in the comments if y'all ready to go ahead and see me press this rhinestone transfer. Come on, y'all. Come on with me. I need y'all to come with me. Come with me. Because I don't want to be on here any longer than y'all want me to be on here. Y'all probably tired of hearing my voice already. Hey, Ernie, what's going on? Did I miss anybody? Did I miss anybody speaking? I don't want to miss anybody. I do not want to miss anybody. I did miss you, Ernie. How you doing? Thanks for jumping on. All right, let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and do this rhinestone transfer. This is for people who are brand new and who's never done it before. So it doesn't take a particular type of shirt, but most people are going to put these on cotton shirts. They're going to put these on hoodies, crew necks. It is hoodie season. They'll even put them on jean jackets. They'll put them on jean jackets, y'all. I'm telling you, this is real cool. So I'm gonna make sure my wife get. You know what? I think I might do the God is the plug. I might do this one. I might put this one on one of my hoodies. I might put this on one of my hoodies, just to advertise. I love rhinestones, man. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we have our cotton shirt, and we always set our pressure. Okay, it says medium pressure. If you don't have a clamshell and you have that automatic press, you probably already don't have a problem with medium pressure. But if you have a clamshell, you're gonna have to figure out how to do medium pressure. Okay, it's really not hard. I'm gonna turn this thing just a tad bit like that because I want y'all to be able to see. I'm better than amazing, Ernie. I'm ready to take a vacation. I'm ready to take me a vacation. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to take a vacation. I always put my t-shirt upside down, y'all. I didn't always do that. But I got tired of burning myself. I got tired of when I started doing these demos and showing people on the small heat press, because we got a 16x24 pullout. I started doing these demos. Then I was like, man, I gotta figure something out, because I was tearing my knuckles up. I was burning my knuckles up, man. And I was getting too old to be burning my knuckles up. So anyway, so we take this, and I've already set my pressure to medium pressure. Okay, to me, medium pressure is gonna give a little bit of resistance. It's gonna give a little bit of resistance, but it's gonna be able to press down. So I'm gonna pre-press my shirt to get the moisture out for about 3 to 5 seconds. That's the norm, okay? Doesn't matter what you have, what type of fabric you're using, you always want to pre-press that fabric. You always want to pre-press that fabric, okay? You never want to not pre-press the fabric, because if you don't pre-press it, there's a possibility that your transfer is going to come off in the wash, and you don't want that to happen, okay? So, pre-press your fabric. If you have lint on your fabric, there's nothing wrong with you having a lint roller and lint rolling it off. Now, here's the thing. If you're new to crafting, if you're new to making t-shirts, and you don't have that nice little t-shirt tool, or if you don't have a big enough press where you can actually kind of take your t-shirt measuring tool and put it up under your heat press, you can take your shirt off. Take your shirt off. I always like to do that, you know. I don't know if I feel like I'm washing clothes or not. And I take my shirt from the tail end, from the bottom, and I will fold it in half. Anybody else fold their shirt in half? Type a number 3 in the comments if you fold your shirts in half too. Y'all know why I'm doing this, right? I want to get the center point. I want to get the center point as close to the center as I can. And when I put it back on here, I'm going to put a little crease in here. Okay? I'm going to put a little crease in here. That's going to help me to center my shirt, center my transfer. Because a lot of people believe, unfortunately, they believe that the tag is the center, and the tag is not necessarily the center. All right? So, go ahead, put this back on here. Once again, you do not have to be a crafter to be able to do this. But you do need a heat press, preferably a clamshell heat press. All right. And is my wife on here? I think I see her. TBS Customs. This was for you. What do you want to see on your shirt, baby? I got all of them up here. What do you want to see on your shirt? You got God over everything. You got God over everything. You got faith. God is good. To God be the glory. She ain't answered yet. Living my blessed life. I think she like this one. She gonna like this one right here. She gonna like this. She said faith. Okay. Okay. So now, this faith transfer is different. You can put the faith transfer straight up and down like this. You can put it straight up and down like this. Or you can turn it. I'm upside down? I am. You can turn it and put it like this. So which way would you prefer? Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Which way would you prefer? I think she may like it like this. So we're going to slide it on there like this. All right. So now the next thing you need to understand is this. This is very important. Very important, guys. There is a backing. There's a backing sheet on the back of this. A piece of paper on the back of this, okay? That is holding the transfer and the rhinestones together. Just in case it gets dropped, knocked around, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that that stays on there. So before you get ready to put this on your shirt, you want to peel this off. Now, I've done this a couple of times already. You can do this on a table. If you're not used to doing it, you can do it on a table. And it's going to be easier. It's going to be easier if you do it on the table. Because you can kind of hold it down and peel back. You want to be careful when you peel this sheet off, okay? You want to be careful when you peel this sheet off. You don't want to be aggressive when you peel this sheet off. So you want to take this, and I'm holding it down with my index finger. That's the plastic transfer. That's the sticky part. And I'm going to take the white backing, and I'm going to peel it off, okay? This is no time to be aggressive. This is when you want to take your time. Because the last thing we want is for you to reach back out to us and say, when I pulled the backing off, all of my rhinestones came off. And the question I'm going to ask you is, which I ain't got to ask you, the question I'm going to ask you is, did you pull it off aggressively? Did you snatch it off? Or did you ease it off? All the rhinestones on the transfer, right? So, let's go ahead and get to getting. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like, okay? So I'm going to take this and I'm going to make sure that it's positioned correctly, right side up. So I'm looking at it. I can spell faith. Starts with an F and it ends with an H. So as long as the F and the H is on the right side. Also, do not, I repeat, do not touch the rhinestones. Do not touch the rhinestones. I can't say that even slower or make it it's important. Don't touch the rhinestones. Use the tips because the rhinestones are held on there by the glue of the transfer. Okay? This is for the new people. This is not for the experienced people. This is for the new people. What I could have done was I could have turned before I took the carrier sheet off, I could have turned it inside and pinched the inside tip of the transfer to make sure that it was good. I didn't want to do that because it's rhinestones. So I'm just going to use my eyes right now. And I am going to use the 3 to 4 finger method from the rim of the shirt, the neckline, that little t-shirt seam right here, that's where I'm putting my fingers at, all right? And I'm going to be at the top of the transfer, not the transfer paper. The top of the transfer, not the transfer paper. A lot of people make that mistake, and they're wondering why the stuff is dropped down so far, all right? So this is not for me, so I got to make sure I do it right. So another reason and I don't want to seem long-winded, but this is explanations. Another reason why we're doing medium pressure is because we don't want to damage the rhinestones. We do not want to damage the rhinestones, so we're doing medium pressure. For those of you saying, hey, I'm just going to do what I want to do, you crack the rhinestones, break the rhinestones fall off. We're not responsible for it because you didn't follow instructions. Princess, how you doing? You can use the white paper. Just pull it over the rhinestone transfer. I'm missing that, Princess. I'm missing that one. $20 seconds. You got me kind of confused right now. Clean that up. Clean that one up for me. I really want to know what you're talking about. All right. 2, 1. And I ride it up. When I'm done, I don't leave it here because it needs to be completely cooled down after you fold it. I got you. Thank you for that. She's saying that you can use the white paper. Just pull it. Yeah, okay. So you can be careful with it. You can put a pinch in it and do it like that. Thanks for calling the blank spot, man. Help. Doing well in yourself. Yes, ma'am. I saw it. My wife and I saw it. Yes, ma'am. We're trying to come up with a solution for you before we respond. Yeah. Because you're looking for a certain color. We may have to do another process, but I believe we're gonna be able to do that. Do me a favor. Email me again, but email me the size of the shirt that you need. Small through extra large. It's gonna be a medium. Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye bye. All right. So we have to let this cool completely. Okay. Now this is the time to be patient, not to be impatient. So how many people will say, "Hey, you know what? It's cooled off enough. It's good." I've done that before. Okay. I've done that before, and I've disappointed myself several times. So following instructions is very important. So this needs to be, I say cold. I'll go as far as saying it needs to be cold, because if it's not cold, I want y'all to think about something. I want y'all to think about this, because a lot of people act and react because they don't understand the process of something. If this has glue on the back of the rhinestones, if it has some type of adhesive on the back of the rhinestones, and the heat press heated it up, that means that the rhinestones have to cool off and they have to dry, adhere to the fabric, so you don't pull them off because they're not dry. Type a number 3 in the comments if that was clear. Type a number 3 in the comments if that was clear. Got to make sure that the rhinestones, the glue on the back of the rhinestones, the adhesive on the back of the rhinestones is cold. The shirt is cold, and that it's dry. Because if it's not, and I know, Princess, you're on here, you just purchased a sizable amount of items from us. It's the same concept with the chenille patches. That adhesive on the back, that heat heats it up. And once that heat heats it up, that glue or that adhesive forms a cohesive bond. I'm not trying to sound like a scientist, but it forms a cohesive bond with that fabric. Once it dries and bonds to that fabric, you got a huge chance. You got a great opportunity of being successful. But if you are not patient and you try to go from A to Z without going to the rest of the 24 letters, you're going to have a low rate of success. And like I said, what we don't want is for you to feel like you're not confident. All right? Similar to regular Elmer's glue. Yeah, same concept. Just probably a little bit, little bit heavier, probably some type of contact. But I want y'all to think about this. I'm not a crafter. Let me get you back up. Let me get y'all back up. I'm not a crafter, y'all. But I follow instructions. And as long as you can follow instructions, you can be successful doing this. So if you are a non-crafter, or you just getting started, or you've only been doing certain things, then and you want to do something else, we have the instructions to make you comfortable. Once you build your confidence and you do it and you do it and you get better and you get better, throw away the practice makes perfect. Practice makes you better. That way you now can go and start selling these items if you decide that you want to do that and start making money. Tanita, I think I missed you. I think I remember you saying good morning. Grand rising to you. Thank you for jumping on. Now you can be more confident with that and you can offer these things. even as you make yourself shirts, even as you make your family shirts, the last thing you want is to make an item and it starts to fall apart in the wash. Or it falls apart as soon as somebody puts it on. Has anybody ever experienced that? I know a lot of people do that with vinyl. They'll buy that Dollar General store vinyl. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like I'm the only one that knows what's going on. Y'all buy that inexpensive vinyl talking about I'm going to save some money. Instead of using it to practice to get better, y'all use that and y'all sliding some of that vinyl inside y'all orders. So, oh yeah, y'all not doing that? Y'all sliding some of that vinyl, y'all slide some of that cheap vinyl inside y'all orders, right? And y'all hoping and praying that it stay together until the customer leave. Let me stop messing with y'all. All right, so now it is cold to the touch. It's cold to the touch. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove the carrier sheet. Okay, I'm going to remove the plastic cover. The rhinestones should stay in place. That's what's supposed to happen. Right now, the rhinestones are supposed to stay in place. So I'm going to remove this sheet. Man, I got my glasses off. I can barely see, but I can see. All right. So let's go. Now, I am right-handed. Depending on what hand you are or what dominant hand you are, that's what you want to use. So I'm going to use my left hand to hold down the shirt. Using my left hand to hold down the shirt. Then I'm going to take the plastic covering by the corner, and I'm not going to pull fast, but I'm going to pull steady. I'm going to pull steady. I'm not going to rip it off. Because if I rip it, there's still a possibility that some of the rhinestones can come off. That's it. That's all, y'all. Making sure it's dry. Any questions? So we do have a tutorial for the rhinestones. It is available. If you're on TikTok, you can go to the link tree. It's $2 for the tutorial. You can play it back as much as you want to play it back. $1.99 for that tutorial. It's on the link tree. Go to free tutorials and you'll get that. If you're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all you have to do is type tutorial, okay? No, I don't press it again. If you like to press it again, what I would tell you to do is turn it inside out. But no, I don't press it again. The instructions are not telling you to press it again, okay? But if you were to press it again, you definitely want to cover it with something, okay? Yeah, I mean, and for somebody who is new, we may even adjust. We may even adjust our instructions because we attract a lot of new people, Princess. We may even adjust our instructions, but we have to make sure that they're clear. Okay? We have to make sure that they're clear. And for the people who don't understand what medium pressure is, that might be a great idea. So thank you for that. I'll talk to the missus and see what she says about that, and we'll make a decision. But this is what it looks like. What's going on, Stevie? This thing is hot, man. This thing is hot. Yeah, just a Teflon sheet. Now I know my wife, the ones that she makes, she'll press it again, kind of like with your vinyl. But that's not the instructions that we have on here, so that's why I didn't leave with that. But we may adjust, and if we do, you guys will know, all right? But for the ones who don't know medium pressure, for the ones who are not going to follow the instructions of 356 and 15 to 20 seconds, these are the instructions that I followed. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? I just pressed this. Can y'all hear that? I'm confident. So, appreciate y'all for jumping on. Make sure you go to the website, theblanksspot.com. That's TheBlankSspot.com. These Rhinestone Transfers are 50% off with the minimum purchase of $25. No coupon code needed. You can get them today until the 24th of December. If you purchase your order, if you make your order today before 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's going in the mail. Guess what? Today. So, that's what I got. That's all I have. I got some stuff to do. I got some orders to pack. I think I missed somebody. Yep. Latrice, how you doing? Grand Rising. So, thank y'all for jumping on. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for all the love that y'all been showing on our social media. Listen, I gotta be honest with y'all, man. I gotta be honest with y'all. I've been coming on social media, and for a long time, I was trying to give you guys a lot of value, and I feel like I've lost my way. But I'm glad that I'm back on track, because we are here to share with you our products, and we're here to make sales. So I appreciate all the comments on the videos. I appreciate all the questions about the equipment and all this stuff and how do I get started and this, that, and the other. But I need y'all to hit that website. If you're shopping with us, I need you to hit that website, because this is not an educational platform. This is a selling platform. And here we show you how to use our products for your usage. So if that's you and you want to shop with us, make sure you take advantage of the sale. Like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. I'll see everybody at the top, because there's too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.